before we begin today's game, Clarion Athletics would like to take this opportunity to recognize all those who have sacrificed and served our country. Today, on Kenneth H. Glass Military Appreciation Day, we offer our gratitude to all current and past members of our armed forces for your courage, your conviction, and your willingness to sacrifice for the protection of our freedoms in this country. We now invite all active duty and retired members of the United States military to please rise and be recognized. And fans, please give them the ovation that they richly deserve. We now welcome Major General Peter Tulare. A 1979 Clarion graduate, he spent 34 years in the United States Marine Corps, retiring with the rank of Major General. Ladies and gentlemen, retired Marine Corps Major General Peter Tulare.
There are three things that I want to pass on to you today. First thing is, where I became an officer in the Marine Corps and I started on day one was at Tiffin Gym. This is where it happened. I finished the workout, met a couple of Marine officers. It was right here. It means a lot to be here. As a Marine, this is the battlefield. These are two competitors that are going to go at it today. And the bottom line is, that's what competition's about. I'll be rooting for Clarion, but the bottom line is, have a good game today. And it's a beautiful thing to watch you playing basketball. I was there many a day watching the team from the 79 to 80 time frame. It did some good ball. The military individuals that are in the crowd tonight. I've Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard. I've seen you in action. In many cases, I've had a privilege to lead some of you, and I certainly have followed you in your footsteps to say to you, congratulations for a job well done. You keep America safe. 1% of our country serves. 1% that gets out there, that does a job so that we can live in peace, liberty, and happiness. And that's our job. We want to do it. But the most important thing that's happening today, and I'll let Zumi talk about it here shortly, is we're honoring a Marine of 26 years. He's a fellow brother of mine, a fellow comrade, just like you here, our comrades wearing that uniform. And we went up against enemy. But the bottom line is, this individual is one heck of a hero, and I am honored to say that I serve with Chief Warrant Officer 3, Ken Glass. And I'm going to turn it over to a good friend, Justin. We're going to let him talk about the rest of this here shortly about Ken.
The Golden Eagles Military Appreciation Day this afternoon is named in honor of another Clarion alumnus, Ken Glass. A 1982 graduate of Clarion, Ken was a member of the men's basketball team. Upon graduation, he enlisted and spent more than 25 years in the United States Marine Corps. Please direct your attention to the video displays to learn more about the career of Ken Glass. I'm Ken Glass. teammate and fellow Clarion alumnus Jeff Zumagale, a A 1982 Clarion graduate, Jeff is the Senior Vice President of PNC Bank Private Bank and has been instrumental in his work in establishing the Kenneth H. Glass Sportsmanship Scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Zumagale.
We good? There we are. All right, thank you everybody, I appreciate that. The first thing I want to do is recognize that it takes a team, it takes a brotherhood to succeed, as we all rely upon one another. Sometimes it generates with an idea. The idea for the scholarship fund, which evolved into the Military Appreciation Day, came from a former coach of mine. He was the assistant coach on our team, Nord Bashnagel. Coach B, I'm not sure if you're around anywhere, but if you have, give a wave. There he is. Thank you, Coach. When the committee was formed to talk about how we might be able to help the university, how we might be able to help the men's team, and how we might be able to recognize my good friend and teammate, the scholarship fund came into existence. We rallied our troops. You'll excuse the military reference. So we got a hold of teammates, we got a hold of fraternity brothers, we got a hold of former military and veterans to try and establish this fund. One of the things I think that, as each of you are competing today, will realize, the brothers on your left and on your right can be with you for the rest of your lives. Ken and I have been friends since 1978. A couple of years, 44 years. Friendship. We got together, established a bond, and have been together with the rest of our teammates today. Ken's testament to his relationships that he has built in the military, aside from all the accomplishments that you've seen on the screen, is keeping bonds with his teammates, keeping bonds with his military brothers across the globe, and keeping bonds with his fraternity brothers. So at this point in time, that booth upstairs is loaded with Sigtau brothers, Ken's fraternity, some players, friends, and also the man himself, Ken Glass. Now, each of you have the opportunity to contribute to the scholarship fund. There is a, what do we call that little thing? A QR code, yeah. Yeah, I know, I showed my age. So you scan that with your phone, it'll take you to a portal where you can contribute directly. I did 3 combat tours in Iraq, 3 combat tours in Afghanistan. Yeah, 5 tours overall, 1,010 days in Iraq and Afghanistan. So thank you all. We appreciate your dedication. We appreciate you guys that are playing. Hope you all have a great game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that you please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Clarion Color Guard and remain standing for the performance of our national anthem, performed today by Dr. Aaron Lewis.